Do you believe that the best part of life is still ahead? Have you ever had a calling to do something more? Or ever felt that you were meant to just reach out and help more? I'm over 50 something years old, and I'm saying yes to all of these questions. Join me, and together, let's explore the relationships and flavors, the traditions, and the stories that make life beautiful. I'm Dawn, and welcome to Foodie Beauty Chronicles. I'm an over 50 something year old on a journey to celebrate food and beauty, relationships, and the stories that shape us. Why am I starting this channel? Oh my goodness, there are so many reasons. This has been on my heart for about 2 years now. Can you say fear? Can you say procrastination? I would say yes to both of these. Over these 2 years, I've been inspired by so many of you in my age group. Just to throw caution to the wind and simply start, I've decided to remove my own mental barriers and to really go for the gusto. So here it is. It's January 2025. And I'm sharing my top 5 reasons for starting this new adventure with you. Okay, number 5 is encouraging adventure at any age. I hope to inspire you to step out of your comfort zone, whether you're 40, you're 50, you're 60 years plus, to try new things, to explore and embrace challenges. My personal Facebook cover, because we're all on Facebook, has been the same for over 12 years. And what it says is, if it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. It's the hard that makes it great. I truly, truly believe that. It's taken me over 2 years to start this channel, and you'll understand some of that, why today, and I'll happily share more specifics in future videos on that. But I've also done some pretty hard things in the last 10 to 15 years. I've gotten divorced. I've been a single mom of 3 children. I have trained for a half marathon and ran that in Las Vegas on the Strip at night. Super amazing adventure. I would have never guessed I could do that. And I've actually ran 13 half marathons, but in the last 2 years, I've been a little dry on the running. So I really hope to get back to that. I've also remarried. We've started a business. I'm currently working towards my MBA at 50 plus, and I'm starting my very own YouTube channel. So if I can do these things, you can as well. The number 4 reason is around building community. I'm genuinely hoping to learn from each and every one of you as well, because I know so many of you all have inspiring stories to share and experiences in your 40, 50, 60 years that would just be so beneficial to each of us. So together we can grow the community of like-minded, supportive friends from every corner of the earth, and really applaud each other's successes and lift each other up during times of despair. The 3rd reason for starting the YouTube page, the YouTube channel, is creating a legacy. And by that I mean, I want to create a legacy for our children and hopefully future grandchildren. In the past 18 months, my husband and I have lost 3 of our 4 parents. And both of our moms faced very short, very intense battles with cancer. And my husband's father fought his cancer battle for nearly 5 years. His parents actually passed within 41 days of each other. I know it's just so hard to imagine such a tragedy until you're actually living it. We've spent so much time reminiscing and going through old photos and talking about how we connect more and preserve memories. I really believe that this YouTube channel can be cherished by our family when we eventually graduate to heaven. Okay, reason number 2 is documenting our homestead dream. I want to chronicle basically our adventure as we take steps towards, and God willing, eventually own a small homestead of our very own in the mountains or near the mountains. So this dream is really a big part of our future. We've started scouting some areas of interest, and we've been visiting small communities within these areas. We're educating ourselves on some of the time-honored life skills and practices that seem to be slipping away. And we're really getting back into things that we have some knowledge around already, things like gardening and canning and hunting and fishing, and just really want to start making those steps to be prepared for when we someday hopefully make it to our very own homestead. And reason number one, last but not least, is sharing health journeys. I've personally lived with Crohn's disease for 30 years, and I 100% believe that our food and water and the things that we put in our bodies have greatly impacted our health. I have lost sight of my health at times, and I've ridden the prescription roller coaster. So I'm really taking steps now to hold myself accountable and hopefully be off of all medications after 30 years of very intense regimens. I want to hear about your health stories, how your nutrition is going. I want to talk about whole foods and herbs and exercises and how all these things have changed your life. I also feel I should be transparent around the motivation of a chancel monetization. There's a lot of talk about this now on YouTube, especially in my age group. So like I said before, my primary calling is to help as many people as I can and to connect with others. If I were to reach the point of monetization on this channel, it would truly be an added blessing as my husband and I approach our golden years and consider retirement. So friends, as we embark on this journey together, I want to quickly summarize what Foodie Beauty means. Foodie with an I. I is all about being intentional with what we eat. It's about choosing good whole foods that nourish the body and soul. It's about finding inspiration in recipes, traditions, and stories passed down through the generations. And it's also about the immersive power of flavors and smells that transport us and evoke emotions and create lasting memories. And beauty with an I is all about internal beauty, inherent beauty, and inspirational beauty. We won't be sharing any information about beauty trends or the best eyeliners or pouty lip plumpers. It's about discovering what truly makes life beautiful, from the moments that fill our hearts to the connections that enrich our souls. Thank you so much for joining me on this first video. If you're excited to find more motivation, adventure, wholesomeness, and beauty in every season of life, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Until next time, let's savor the journey together.